Hey everybody, it's me, Steve Schnee, and you are watching the CD Junkie. Look, I don't talk politics on this channel, but I think it's time that I really talk about America. On Omnivore Records, Hearts, their amazing album has been reissued. It's been remastered. They've added some bonus tracks to it, and it is incredible. Now, of course, I am a big America fan. I didn't collect all the albums as I was growing up because, back when America was big, I was hearing all the hit singles, but I was getting Jackson 5 and the Osmonds and Glenn Campbell. And then by the time, the mid-'70s to late 70s rolled around, I was buying the Osmonds and the Jackson 5 and Neil Diamond and Glenn Campbell and solo Beatles. And then, of course, new wave and punk rock hit. But, of course, I picked up the albums along the way. And I became a big fan of the albums. But, of course, the singles are the things that really, I think, generated that love and passion in my heart as well as a lot of other people's. And this is an album, I think it was their fifth, and it is truly a wonderful piece of pop. Of course, the other albums are very good. We already knew them through Ventura Highway, Tin Man, Lonely People, things like that. But this album here, it contains what I think is a single that is on par with anything McCartney and Wings put out. I think it's on par with Pilot's Magic. It's one of the great magical moments of the 70s that the minute you hear it, just the first guitar strums, it will bring back so many memories. Of course, I am talking about the song Sister Golden Hair. Hearts is an amazing pop album. The music has a lot of depth, a lot of emotion. They are three guys that can write great songs. And this album not only contains Sister Golden Hair, but it also contained two other big hits, Daisy Jane, which is normally you don't open an album with a slow song, but that kind of opens up slow, and then the chorus kicks into, mid-tempo, upbeat. And it's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous beginning to an album. It sets the stage for what's to come. This is like an opening track that is just perfect. It's what I like to call the perfect gateway track. And then when you think of something like Sister Golden Hair, right? Usually most bands would put that at the very beginning of the album. It's like, let's start off with our strongest song. No, it's like the third to last song on the album. And there's also Woman Tonight on this, which when I was a kid, when I heard Woman Tonight on the radio, I didn't know that was America, but I thought this was this really cool little reggae thing. And then bingo, when I found out it was America, I was really kind of blown away. And it's like one of the few songs, at least, that I remember that I think all the guys took a stab at the vocals. This is a wonderful album. And this new version that's on Omnivore Recordings, it is in a digipack. Now, I apologize. I didn't check to see if this was on vinyl. It might not be. And I had this album already. In fact, I got it in this box set here, which somebody at WIA sent me, and it was all banged up. But this box set contains all the albums, or all the Warner Brothers albums there. This is more than likely my favorite America album because everybody knows I'm a pop kid, and I love pop. So the bonus stuff you get on here, now this is probably going to be a little bit controversial. There's an alternate version of People in the Valley. There's a Spanish version of Sister Golden Hair. And then the song Old Virginia, they've remixed it down to an acoustic version. But there's a few songs on here like Midnight, Daisy Jane, and Seasons where they've mixed everything out except the vocals and George Martin's beautiful orchestral arrangements. And that's when you really realize just what an amazing group this was. Their harmonies and their melodies. And then, of course, George Martin's orchestral arrangements. And they up the level of those songs. Then when you go back and listen to the original versions, which are featured on here, you have a better understanding and a better love for them. And it's really a great collection. This is something that I kind of hope that they do with all the America albums. I don't know if they're going to. I still think that Sister Golden Hair is one of the absolute greatest singles of the 70s. One of the absolute greatest singles ever. Hello, knock, knock, who's there? Sister Golden Hair. Oh, you're one of the greatest singles ever. That's right. America Hearts is now available on Omnivore. I threw together just a little medley for you to remind you what a great album it was and to give you a little hint on what the voices and the orchestra sounds like with all the music stripped away. They only did that with a few tracks, and those are tagged on as bonus tracks. The normal album is as beautiful and as wonderful and warm and exciting as it always has been. So let's give a listen to a little bit of music from America Hearts, available now on Omnivore Recordings.
Do you really love me? I hope you do. Like the stars above me, how I love you. Oh, hold me tight. Won't you be my woman tonight? Oh, hold me tight.
Wind chimes along, rising at dawn. Seasons in circles to pass. Each comes along, singing his song, carrying thoughts of the past.
De mi pensamiento, de mi corazón, y por eso ahora siento la nostalgia de tu amor. Aunque lo intente, ya no puedo conseguirte.
Well, that's it. I hope this inspires you to go check out the new reissue of the album Hearts by the group America, now available on Omnivore Recordings. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell for future notifications. And until the next time, remember me. I'm Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie.